licensed market center technologist, ALC member, and also instructor slash trainer. You know, all this stuff with the new app coming out or whatever, it's great and it's fantastic. People are having a lot of problems with the whole signing in as a consumer portion of it. So I just wanted to go over a little bit of campaigns, smart plans, and really just how end-to-end this system really is, even with the consumer app where it is and how it's maybe, you know, not all worked out yet. I mean, it's been like 48 hours. It can't be that fantastic right off the bat. But I think everybody may be overlooking some of these features. I wanted to go over campaigns that I have running currently and how Command has really just simplified the process for doing this. So I created a campaign for buyers. I used my listing and I created a landing page, and then I used that to create an ad. I did it for 10 days and it ends tomorrow, so today's the 9th day. I have captured 16 leads to date. I've had 1,305 impressions. So 1,305 people have seen my ad. I had 117 clicks on my ad. So my cost per click for the almost $30 that I've spent is 26 cents. 26 cents, and then that got me 16 leads. So when I'm looking at all of these things, let's look at the numbers here. So if I had 1,305 impressions and 117 of those clicked my ad, that means I'm getting 8% of those people are clicking through to my ad and looking at it, which of course I'm paying for that. But it only cost me about a quarter for each one of those clicks. And then 17 people click through to further submit their information to me at a rate of 14%. So 14% of that 8% came through. 14% is a huge number. I honestly was expecting maybe to be even less than the 8%. I was expecting to be 4 or 5%, but 14% of those 117 people clicked through and they gave me their information, which basically comes down to about $1.88 per captured lead. And I'm totally okay with that number. That number is fantastic. $1.88. You know, for that $30, that just means I'm just not going to Starbucks as much, you know, whatever. For my seller campaign, I wanted a wider audience and I wanted a longer run, so I did a $100 budget. So I spent $100. Now this campaign still has another over a week and a half to go. I've gotten 2,636 impressions, and then 2% of those have clicked through. So 2% seems kind of a low number, but these people are looking possibly to sell their house or get information on their current house. So so 2%, I felt like it was a pretty decent number. That was 73 people. 73 people went through, and of those 73 people, 10 leads have been created from those 73 who clicked through. So that's 13%. 13% of that too. That's a really good rate of interest. You know, 14 and 13% of the final numbers. So I'm really happy with that. It comes out to be about $8 so far for leads captured. So you know, we'll see if that number fluctuates at all. We still have 9 days left on the I still have 9 days left on that ad. But so I'm looking at a total of 27 leads. And what was really fantastic, what I went through today is I went and I sorted my command. I just clicked on the leads captured button, and it opens up a new web page and it just shows me all the leads that just came in from just that ad. And I have my Twilio account set up to my command, so it was very easy. I clicked on the phone number. It asked me if I wanted to call or text. I clicked text, and then I copied one text message to all my buyer leads. And I said, hey, if you want to see this house in person, I'd love to show it to you. You know, send me your date and time that you're available. And then I put my, you know, my license information and all the things I'm required to by law. And then I copied that. I sent it to the first person. I went to the next contact. Click on their phone number, text, pasted the text, send. I touched all 17 of those people in under 5 minutes. It was very easy. And then I did the same thing for my home value ad for the 10 contacts that I had there. I had asked, I just went through and I texted them. I just clicked, wrote a text message, copied and pasted it, and sent it all to the rest. because the campaigns that we create, the Facebook lead form that is used does not capture physical address, which is kind of a bummer, and hopefully one day it will. But it would be nice if that'll do that. So I had to ask them, hey, if you want your home valuation, all I need is your address and some great features that you love about your home. And hopefully they will, get some responses. Now, I'll have to say this is not the first time I've touched these people, but I did go through all of them and I sent them all a text message anyways. I feel like there's never going to be too many. Currently, I have two listings and two buyers. Two buyers are in the lending right now, getting pre-approved, and then I have I've talked to the people about it or whatever, and they're interested. So I have so out of 28, I have 4 solid contacts, and hopefully we'll be moving forward with those. So far, I mean, if I get one sale from the $130 that I spent, whether one buyer gets qualified or I get one listing out of it, I mean, it just could not be any easier than this. Like, I didn't have to change browsers. I didn't have to pick up my phone. I didn't have to do anything. And then every one of those text messages were instantly logged into the timeline. And then if I click on that text message, it opens up a box. And that box allows me to send more text messages. And it's also hopefully where the responses come through. But yeah, so it's really good. I also went through, and because I'm the technologist here and at our market center, I also do a lot of the trainings and stuff here. I have the 6 personal perspectives. I'll be teaching that on February 26th. And I was like, man, it's like typically I need to email all of the agents in our market center, and I could probably have like the Dofi or agent services or something try and do that, but I like to be a little bit more personal about it. So I would prefer to do it myself, and I was thinking, well, maybe I could create a smart plan that sends out an email and then maybe another email in a couple of days reminding them what's going on, because with 6 personal perspective, there's a little bit of a caveat or whatever. I used Eventbrite to set up the event, and so they can register. It'll capture their information for me, which, I mean, there are market center agents, so I don't really have to worry about capturing their information, but it will send out vital information. They have to watch a video and kind of take notes on this video or whatever before they go. So, but I used a smart plan today to touch every single one of our market center agents, because all I did was in my command, all of our agents, I have all of them in my command, and then I have a tag that just says, market center agents. So that way I know that these people are in my market center. And I added them all to a smart plan that I created custom for this class, so that over the next few days for the week leading up to, everybody will be texted and emailed and reminded that the class is coming up. So I'm hoping that the last time I did it by hand, I got about 20 people that RSVP'd, which was probably one of the biggest turnouts that we've had. And then I would really like to, see maybe a 25 or 30 person turnout this time. And if everybody knows that, that these things are coming, then maybe we could get a little bit more. So we're hoping to turn things around a little bit and, just get participation. I feel like sometimes participation can get laggy a little bit, and with all of these smart plans and me being able to touch them automatically, because if I forget and I'm just like, oh crap, nobody's going to show up tomorrow because I forgot to remind them. Well, now I know for a fact that they're going to be reminded. That was pretty much all I had for that. I'm just really digging all over this command system and the new functionality that they added with the creating your own smart plans. I mean, it is absolutely a game changer, and there is nothing better out there, period. I can't say anything much better about it. The consumer app, it's going to get better with time, and everybody will just have to hold their horses. And just like with command, I mean, we've been working on this. We've been inside command now for a year or more, and there's a lot of stuff that was like, maybe it's going to be, maybe it's not going to be. Well, now it is, and the consumer app will get there too. Everybody, it's going to be there, and I'm excited. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring? Every day I wake up and I log into command, and it's different. So. It's fantastic. You be fantastic. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.